here at our nation's border under National Mountain, the site of the Black Brigade terrorist attack in '86.
Everyone enjoys a good road trip. It has its ups and downs, and plenty of left and rights. If you have ever been on a road trip yourself, you know what I mean. But imagine of going instead from, say, your home to your grandparents' house. You were fleeing your country, ruled by a dictatorial-like figure, and along the way, you get to influence how an upcoming election is going to play out. Welcome to Road 96. Road 96 builds on elements from Telltale games with its decision-making options and storytelling. Every time you choose a potential story-altering decision, the game will perform a glitch animation and let you know your actions may have consequences. Some other actions you may perform will also come up later in the game as small pieces of dialogue or action that will make you feel proud or mad about what you may have done earlier in the game. Many of the characters you meet also have excellent writing and voice acting, which will immerse you greatly into these characters and make you love, hate, or fear them. The game does a fairly good job at world building as well, as when you first start a new run as a new teen, you can see the massive desert that surrounds you. But when you near the border, you see that everything becomes more green and lush, only making you want to cross the border even more. Despite the immersion that you may receive when interacting with characters, the times when you are not in active conversation or focused on a minigame, you start to notice the graphics. The graphics out of this game remind me of those that can be found on a PS2, just with the bloom and contrast turned out to 100. Many times as well, you'll run into mini invisible walls, or you'll be trapped in between two of these walls and have to restart the game to continue. Every once in a while, you will also end up in areas that just feel like filler episodes, just to make the runtime of the game longer. In my experience, Road 96 took 6.5 hours to complete, with about an hour or so of that just being filler, kind of like the last season of The Office.
Hear you neither, on account of the wind.
Road 96 is told through the eyes of many missing teens that you take control of, all of which are attempting to flee the nation of Petria, under the rule of President Tyrak. At the start of every episode, you choose a new teen to play as. Every episode is then cut down into different acts, where you will meet and interact with one of the major characters in some capacity. All along this journey, you'll need to keep your energy up and be collecting cash to assist your escape at the end of the episode. Many of these acts will have some kind of minigame or intensive dialogue section that can change the course of the game's ending. Most episodes will end with you attempting to cross the border, and depending on if you've collected enough energy and money, you may or may not be able to escape.
Talk to the guests and scribble out the ones that don't match. Come back when you've narrowed them down. Got it?
Road 96 is a fun and casual experience that can be fun for a couple of afternoons, but ultimately leave you desiring more from the graphical experience and from its new game plus after you complete the main story. Overall, a 4 out of 5. If this game goes on sale, I'd highly recommend you pick it up and give it a shot.